Fake HOA bill me $2,200 for wind chimes. My neighbors made the story go viral. Why would someone charge you thousands for a few wind chimes? I asked myself that when I found a $2,200 invoice slipped under my door, signed by HOA Karen, our neighborhood's self-appointed HOA queen. The note claimed my unauthorized wind chimes violated some obscure rule and demanded payment for their removal and disposal. My chimes simple, silver tubes that sang softly in the breeze had hung in my backyard for years, a gift from my late mother. I was livid. This wasn't just about money. It was personal. I stormed over to HOA Karen's pristine house, invoice in hand. Her manicured lawn screamed control, every blade identical. She answered the door in a crisp blazer, her smile as fake as her authority. "Oh, sweetie," she cooed. "Those chimes are a nuisance." The neighbors complained. I pressed her for details. Who complained? When? She waved me off, saying the HOA board decided. Though our neighborhood had no official HOA, I left fuming, sensing a scam but lacking proof. That night, I posted about it on our community's private Facebook group, expecting a few sympathetic likes. Instead, the thread exploded. Neighbors chimed in with their own HOA Karen horror stories. She'd fined Mr. Lopez $500 for a non-compliant mailbox. She'd left threatening notes on Ms. Carter's car for parking too close to her driveway. One post from a quiet retiree named Ellen stopped me cold. HOA Karen tried to charge me $1,000 for my rose bushes, saying they lowered property values. I paid to avoid drama. Don't let her bully you. A twist hit me. Ellen, the sweetest woman on our block, had been extorted too. This wasn't just about my chimes. HOA Karen was running a racket, preying on our trust. The truth unraveled fast. A neighbor, Jake, a tech-savvy college kid, dug into public records and found no registered HOA in our area. HOA Karen's board was a fiction, her fines a cash grab. Another neighbor, Sarah, shared a blurry photo of HOA Karen sneaking in her yard last month, snipping her garden lights with shears. "I thought it was vandalism," Sarah wrote, "but now I think she was setting me up for a fine." The group chat buzzed with plans. We weren't just mad, we were ready to fight back. The showdown came at the annual block party, which HOA Karen always hijacked to play neighborhood dictator. This time, we were prepared. The party hummed with tension as kids ran through sprinklers and burgers sizzled. HOA Karen stood by her lemonade stand, handing out HOA rulebooks she'd printed herself. I approached with Jake and Sarah, our phones ready. "HOA," I said loudly. "Care to explain this $2,200 bill for my wind chimes?" Heads turned. She laughed, dismissing me as hysterical, but her eyes darted nervously. Jake stepped up, projecting his phone screen onto a portable projector we'd snuck in. Gasps rippled through the crowd as he showed screenshots of her fake HOA letters, the public records proving no HOA existed, and Sarah's photo of her cutting garden lights. "You've been extorting us for years," Jake said, his voice steady. HOA Karen's face drained of color. She stammered, claiming it was a misunderstanding, but the crowd wasn't buying it. Then came the twist. Ellen, trembling but fierce, pushed through the crowd. "I paid you $1,000 for nothing," she said, her voice cracking. "You threatened to sue me." The party fell silent, the weight of Ellen's words sinking in. HOA Karen snapped. "You're all ungrateful," she shrieked, grabbing a hammer from a nearby toolbox. She stormed toward my yard, neighbors trailing her, phones out. Under the oak tree where my chimes hung, she swung wildly, smashing them to pieces. Their soft melody warped into a discordant crash as shards hit the ground. "This is what you get for defying me," she yelled, her voice raw with rage. The crowd roared in outrage, filming every swing. She'd gone too far, and she knew it. Her collapse was swift. The viral videos of her rampage spread across X, racking up millions of views. Local news picked up the story, dubbing her HOA Karen, the chime smasher. The police got involved, investigating her for fraud and vandalism. Neighbors filed a class-action lawsuit, led by Ellen, who'd found her courage. HOA Karen's house went up for sale within weeks, Her perfect lawn now littered with for sale signs. She'd bullied us for years, but her own arrogance captured in those videos brought her down. Karma didn't just knock, it shattered her world like my chimes. Standing in my yard, I swept up the broken pieces of my mother's gift. It hurt, but I felt lighter. We'd exposed a tyrant, not just for me, but for Ellen, Sarah, and everyone she'd hurt. I hung new chimes, their songs softer but stronger, a reminder of what we'd fought for. Our neighborhood wasn't perfect, but it was ours again. Justice doesn't always come neatly, but when it does, it rings true. What do you think? Did we go too far? Or was HOA Karen's downfall fair? Share your thoughts below.